Eddie and Dylan's fight steps up to the next level. Meridius finally reveals his plans, and some shocking twists may surprise you. Let's recap Venom War Issue 3. Let's go! Venom War Issue 3. The issue opens at Alchemax HQ, now the base of operations for Meridius and Carnage. As they oversee the devastation caused by the zombiote plague, Carnage revels in the destruction, complimenting Meridius on his handiwork, even addressing him as Eddie Brock. However, Meridius is quick to reject the comparison, asserting that Eddie is a lesser version, a mere bag of flesh, wasting his energy in a futile war. Meridius reveals his plan. When the dust settles, he'll claim the Venom symbiote for himself and take his plans into overdrive. Sitting at his feet like a loyal pet is Carlton Drake, fully infected and now a zombified husk. Across the city, the zombiote infection continues its relentless spread. Dead hosts become shambling, mindless remnants, but living ones retain their strength, speed, and any unique abilities they had, now supercharged by the symbiote. Meridius envisions this chaos as the foundation for rebuilding the destroyed symbiote garden, previously destroyed by Carnage, and transform it into an even more powerful Venom world. Despite Carnage's admiration, he challenges Meridius, asking if his plan is truly foolproof. Meridius, eyeing Carnage's all-blood necro spear, remains confident, boasting that even with Carnage's weapon, his army of zombiotes ensures his dominance. Carnage tells Meridius that he has no intention of stopping him. However, he smirks and then proceeds to warn Meridius of an inevitable wildcard that could disrupt even the best laid plans. As they converse, a zombiote corners a terrified civilian, only to be blasted apart by a powerful energy weapon. The infection recedes, restoring the host to normal. From above, Agent Anti-Venom swings into the fray. He acknowledges that while his cure works, it's akin to fighting a forest fire with a water pistol. Determined to make a real difference, he sets his sights on Eddie Brock, hoping to find him at the Grand Garden Arena and seek his help to end the plague. Meanwhile, at the arena, chaos reigns as Dylan Brock and his team battle Eddie Brock and his allies. Dylan, wielding both the Sleeper and Flexo symbiotes, aims a symbiote-crafted weapon at Eddie, who's bonded to the Bedlam symbiote. Spider-Man, bonded with Venom, watches tensely as Dylan demands for Eddie to stand down. Bedlam, ever aggressive, surges forward, but Eddie wrests control, separating himself from the symbiote to stop its attack. Eddie pleads with Dylan, insisting he'll never harm his son and that they should end the violence. Dylan is relieved, but the Flexo symbiote seizes the moment to act on a hidden directive. In a stunning twist, it's revealed that Dr. Doom, many years ago, programmed Flexo to kill Eddie Brock, using Dylan as his weapon. Against Dylan's protests, Flexo forces him to fire, gravely wounding Eddie. As Eddie collapses, his healing factor begins to fail, a deliberate sabotage by Doom, who taught Flexo how to disrupt it. Sleeper attempts to intervene but is overpowered, thrown aside, and separated from Dylan. Nearby, Red Goblin mutters, "Kang," under his breath, drawing a confused glance from Toxin. Though the comment is quickly dismissed, the truth behind his cryptic remark is soon unveiled. Kang the Conqueror, many years in the future, created Rascal, the Red Goblin symbiote, as part of a long-term plan to counteract Doom's schemes. Rascal's programming activates, compelling Red Goblin to disrupt Doom's plans at all costs. Red Goblin leaps into action, digging his claws into Flexo's back, pulling Dylan away and dragging the rogue symbiote out of the arena. Dylan, unaware of the hidden conflict between Kang and Doom, is left dazed and confused. Meanwhile, Spider-Man squares off against Bedlam, who declares himself to be the real Eddie Brock, the version of Eddie Brock that never became soft and never forgot about his hatred for Spider-Man. Exploiting the symbiote's weakness to sound, Spider-Man instructs the nearby host to play loud music, which debilitates Bedlam. Though Venom is also affected, his years of experience allow him to endure it, unlike the more primitive Bedlam symbiote. As the dust settles, Dylan rushes to Eddie's side. Eddie, bleeding heavily, begins to apologize to his son, realizing his time is short. Dylan begs for him to hold on, but Eddie prepares to say his final words. Watching this heart-wrenching moment, Venom reflects on his past choices, finally understanding the harm his distance caused. Venom, aware of the potential dangerous futures that bonding with Eddie and Dylan may cause, begins to realize that the path forward isn't to choose between either of them, but to join them both. In a bold and emotional decision, Venom separates from Spider-Man, knowing the dangers his choice might bring. But for the first time, Venom chooses to stand with them, together. If you like this kind of content, hit the like button, drop a comment, and be sure to subscribe. But for the meantime, peace, peace, peace.